What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Gamer 331, back at it with another video, and today we are continuing my complete movie and TV show and WWE pay-per-view collection. But before we get to the actual video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we are on the road to 70 subscribers. It would really help your boy out if you did subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you like my complete movie and TV show and WWE pay-per-view collection videos. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss notification when I upload. Also, do feel free to comment your favorite in my collection, I guess. And do share the video as well, because it would also help me out. But, yeah, I'm just saying this. Probably this episode should be a lot easier, because I would say, like, half of the movies I haven't seen that will be in this episode. Or I haven't seen in a long time, or whatever. So, yeah. So it should be a lot easier. So, first up for part 2, and like I said, it's not alphabetical order. It's just random movies from out of nowhere. So, it's not anything too fancy. Hang on, I gotta move my chair over here. So I can get, whatchamacallit, I can get a little bit closer to my movies so I can get them when I need them. Alright, so first up for part 2 of my complete movie and TV show and WWE pay-per-view collection, we have Yesterday. I've only ever seen this once, and I might be watching it tonight, fun fact. Rewatching it tonight. This was a really surprisingly good movie. The plot, when the trailer came out, the plot didn't seem like that, didn't seem like a very strong plot, and once you watch the movie, it's a very good movie. So if you guys do not know what the plot is, basically, this dude right here, I think he ends up getting hit by a car or whatever one day. Then the next day he wakes up and nobody knows who the Beatles are. So he ends up singing the songs and he becomes really, really famous. So yeah, it was a surprisingly very good movie of 2019, right? It came out 2019? Yeah, it did come out 2019. It was surprisingly good. Alright. So I might be rewatching that tonight, so I'm excited. We got Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2, the 2-pack DVD. I watched clips and pieces of the first Wayne's World. I don't know which one, but I watched it on TV, some of it on TV when it came on. I've never watched the movie fully though, so it might be on this month's monthly check. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, be on the lookout. It might be on next month, but I'm pretty sure it's on this month. So be on the lookout. Next up, we have Powder, which is supposedly a superhero-esque movie with Jeff Goldblum. I've never seen it. My mom said she really liked it, and it has a very interesting package or whatever. So yeah, I meant like not package, but I don't know how to explain it, but you know. Popeye live-action adaptation of the TV show of Robin Williams. Haven't seen it, as you can tell by the foil. Is that foil? I don't know. Then we got a 2-pack here that hasn't been opened yet, but I do remember watching some of... so it has Bicentennial Man and Mission to Mars. I've never seen Bicentennial Man, but I remember bits and pieces of watching Mission to Mars on TV. That's the one with Don Cheadle, right? Isn't he in there? Yeah, he is in there. So I remember bits and pieces vaguely of the movie. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta get my water over here in my trash can because my nose is still runny, guys. Sorry about that. And I gotta have water because when I start talking a lot. Oh, crap. I forgot to put my movies back. Hang on. Sorry. Alright, hang on. I gotta blow my nose. A little break here. Alright. That should be a little bit better. Actually, I'm gonna blow my nose one more time just in case. Sorry about that. Alright, next up we have Free Guy on 4K. I got this for my birthday. So it was real cool. This is a great video game movie. It's not based on any video game, but it's really funny. Probably one of my top 3 favorite Ryan Reynolds performances. And I had a feeling when it, was coming out, I had a feeling it was going to turn out well, turn out good, so, and it ended up turning out very good. I think they said that they might make a sequel to this, so, yeah, and I saw this pretty late, in theaters, but I had a lot of fun with the movie, so, yeah, it's a little, romantic as well, which has a cute little romance. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Next, the next one we have Eddie the Eagle. I've heard it's really, really good. Probably will be on next month's monthly check, so be on the lookout. There's that. Next up, I should actually put this before the other ones because I could do, I'll just show you the movie. So, Finding Neverland with Johnny Depp and Kate Winslet. So, yeah. I might watch this earlier. I meant after yesterday because the Peter Pan and Wendy movie is coming out this month. And I could rank all Peter Pan movies that I've seen because Peter Pan 2003, Pan from 2014, Peter Pan Live, I guess I could add there. Hook, the Disney original Peter Pan. I guess I could add Peter Pan 2, Finding Neverland, and Peter Pan and Wendy. I think I could do that. So, let me know if I should add this. Well, I mean, I don't know if you would add this because it's... I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so many movies on this row I haven't seen. Pursuit of Happiness, I've heard it's really, really good, and I haven't seen the movie yet, as I mentioned, but I really want to check this one out, so it's definitely gonna be, I'll definitely watch it this year. Another one that I haven't seen, but I've heard a YouTuber recommend it by the name of Cody Leach, shout out to him if he's watching this. He said this was really good, so it's called Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone, where I haven't seen it, but I think he goes back in time when his grandfather was around, like in the war or whatever, and he ends up going to the past. It's hard to explain, but yeah. Rush Hour, and I only have the first Rush Hour in this old DVD case where it pops out like that, which is okay, but I've heard it's one of the best comedies of all time. Can't wait to check it out. So, oh, so many movies on this row I haven't seen. My goodness. Ford v Ferrari. I heard it was one of the best movies 2020, and I wanted to see it in theaters, but COVID happened, so didn't really get around to seeing it. So, but I'm excited to check that one out too. Days of Thunder. I think it's a car racing movie with Tom Cruise. Don't know much about it. Trolls, the first one. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I might watch it and then watch the second one, which I've never seen the second one, so I can watch them too, and then the new one's coming out, so I can go on the Trolls train. The Star Trek Original Motion Picture Collection with all the movies in the original movies, like that has William Shatner. I don't know why I was blanking out on his name, but yeah. I remember watching the first Star Trek when I was a kid, and then I got bored with it when it started, and I never watched. I remember the ending of Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, and then I remember, what's the one that, I think Search for Spock, I remember some as well, and then all the The other two, I don't know what happened, so. Sorry, wrong number. I got this as a movie for 1 month. It's a great black and white suspense movie, I think. So, I think they remade it. I checked that out yesterday. I'm just gonna pull a bunch out, so it's a little bit easier for me. Come on, add there. Alright, there we go. Monster Trucks. Good little fun time. It's not anything to write home about, but it was fun. Donovan's Reef, a John Wayne movie, that I have not seen yet, and I'm a big John Wayne guy, so I think that one's, I'm excited to check out. I've had this movie for years and haven't seen it, so Planet 51, apparently, yeah, The Rock voices the Earth person or whatever, so that's interesting. Come on, alright. What other stuff? We got Hotel for Dogs. Never seen it. And I don't know if it's that good or not. My mom and dad grew up on the Brady Bunch, so I wanted to get the collection of the 2 movies or whatever that were remade to the original Brady Bunch movie, and then the Very Brady sequel. Very clever name for a sequel. This one I've been meaning to check out for a while and just haven't got around to it. Galaxy Quest, which apparently if you're a fan of Star Trek, you gotta check this one out. It's a love letter and making fun of it at the same time, I've heard, so yeah. Let's put that there. Okay, there we go. Come on. Stay. Okay. My movies keep on falling over. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Never grew up on Jimmy Neutron, so never seen the movie. Charlotte's Web. A good adaptation of the book. It's really good. I remember liking it a lot, and I'm not excited to watch the animated movies, but that's pretty good. Grease, the classic I have not seen yet. I really do want. We'll watch that soon, probably. The Longest Yard. Haven't seen it, but I know that a whole lot of WWE wrestlers are in here, like the Great Khali, Goldberg. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin's in here too, right? I think he makes a cameo. I forgot what happens, but I think he's in there, yes. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first movie. I think I like the second one better, but I still love this movie. This is a great video game adaptation as well, but not as great as, I mean, actually, that might be my favorite video game adaptation I've seen, because I haven't seen The Last of Us, but I've heard it's really good. The Man with the Iron Mask, basically Three Musketeers with the legend of the Man with the Iron Mask that killed a bunch of people around that time, so yeah, I haven't seen it yet either. Come on. Come on. My movie's falling everywhere, bro. Why? Wonder Park, okay animated movie. The visuals are quite good, but it's generic, so yeah. Stuart Little 3-movie collection. I've only seen the first 2, like them. Don't necessarily love them, but I like them. Third one, never saw, so I guess I'll check that one out. I never read the Stuart. I think I started reading the Stuart Little books when I was a kid, but I never got around to it. My buddy Caleb, if you guys know him, I play with him on Fall Guys sometimes. He's been really hyping up this movie, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which I think it has the sequel too, right? No, it doesn't. Yeah, he's been hyping that one up, so I'll get around to watching that eventually. Zookeeper, it's alright. It's a funny movie. There's some moments. The Cable Guy, I've heard is one of the best Jim Carrey funny movies or whatever, but Haven't watched it yet. I told you there's gonna be a lot of movies I haven't seen yet. So yeah. Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking 2. My mom said that basically Bruce Willis voices the baby or whatever and talks. So that's all I know about that one. Then I'll get these out. I don't want to mess up my collection. I'm very particular about that. Sorry. So I got this for Christmas, I would like to say. Where the Red Fern Grows movie. I read the Where the Red Fern Grows book, and it was one of the first time I almost, I didn't actually cry, but I almost cried at a book. So that's saying something. Can't wait to watch the movie. That's gonna be an experience. Cowboys versus Aliens. James Bond and Indiana Jones teaming up together against aliens. Haven't checked it out yet. Dragon Slayer. I just picked up this at Walmart like a long time ago and thought it sounded interesting, so yeah. Lemony Snicket. Haven't seen it, but still, but I heard from the people that watched the series of an Unfortunate Events show they didn't like the movie, so maybe I have to watch the show before I watch that to see if it's good or not. The Corpse Bride. I used to not like this movie, this Tim Burton movie for some reason, but now I actually love it. I like this movie. It's cute. Crocodile Dundee and Crocodile Dundee 2. Haven't seen them. I knew they made fake trailers back in the day. Remember when they came out with James Corden hanging out with Chris Hemsworth and Hugh Jackman? I think it was for the one in the Super Bowl, so it was funny. Okay, Jack Reacher. I used to love this one. Now I think it's a little bit slow, but it's good. It's good. It's kind of Jason Bourne-esque, if you think about it, the movie. But this time with Tom Cruise. But apparently he was miscast. Jack Reacher Never Goes Back, I remember not liking that much. And then we got two more on this row. We have Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I love this movie. Even though the CGI is terrible now, I love this movie. Once when I was younger, I watched this, I think every single day because I really enjoyed this movie. So I never watched the sequel, We Can Be Heroes, but I do love the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie. Nacho Libre, had it for years, haven't seen it yet. I will definitely see it down the road. Okay, this one I'm gonna have to reach down for a lot. So, why don't you stick there? Okay. Should I sit down on the ground for the next two rows? Actually, I think I can handle it. So, probably the bottom row I'll sit down on the ground for. So, yeah. All right. Next row we have, starting off, In Harm's Way. Never seen it. A war movie with John Wayne. So, yeah, and Kirk Douglas. So, Annie, guess what? Haven't seen it. I have a lot of those. I'm telling you now. But I'm getting around to them. Which I said that a lot when I was, last time I did a movie collection, I think. So, this is The Army. This is one of Ronald Reagan's movies, fun fact. So, yeah, and it's very small. Look at that. So, I wonder how good of an actor he was during that time period. Zoom, okay, I guess. I don't dislike it as much as other people, but I don't necessarily love it. I loved it as a kid, though. I rewatched that a lot. It has Courtney Cox in it too, I think. So yeah, The Mask of Zorro, really good. A really good superhero movie. No, hero movie. I'll say that. Antonio Banderas was a perfect casting choice in my mind. Move over. Okay. Then we got, hang on, I got pulled these out, so I'm ready for the next few ones. Then we got the Three Stooges. I think this is a collection of one of the a few of the episodes, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Another Three Stooges collection. This is episodes, I think. So yeah, right there. Hook. I just showed this movie to Jax because he hadn't seen it on I think it was last week, and he liked it. He thought it was good. I think it's a little bit too long, but it is an underrated Steven Spielberg film, and I think everybody's pretty that are very good casting choices. Robin Williams, you can totally buy as a grown-up Peter Pan. Dustin Hoffman was great as Hook. Julia Roberts was actually pretty good as Tinkerbell too, and Bob Hoskins as Smee's funny. So I think he's my favorite version of Smee in the live-action movies or whatever. The Walk, based on the true story that of the man that walked across the two towers. I never have seen it, but yeah, that I know the plot. Tootsie, 25th anniversary edition. So I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the advertisement of it on the Great Movie Ride at Disney World, and I was going like, what's that movie? So basically, it's Dustin Hoffman where he can't get a job because girls only have to get the job, so he has to dress up like a woman to get a job and get paid. So, yeah. What's next? The open season movies, haven't seen them. There you go, 1 through 3 right there. There we go, and then I'll get these ready too. Yeah, come on. There you go. Actually, I should put this one here too. Okay. Alright. There we go. After Earth, I've heard it's not a good Shyamalan movie, nor a good Jaden Smith and Will Smith movie, so. Wild Wild West. I used to watch this a lot as a kid. I haven't watched it in years, but I remember enjoying it quite a lot. It's not as accurate as the TV show, but I remember it being a lot of fun. So, and what's the actor that plays Hercule Poirot from Murder on the Orient Express? I forgot what his name was, but he plays the villain in this. So yeah, and it has Will Smith and Keith Sutherland. No, not Keith Sutherland. I don't know. I forgot the dude's name. School of Rock. This movie could be argued it put Jack Black on the map. It's really, really funny. So he's a well, you guys know the plot anyways. Basically, Jack Black's former musician or whatever, and he ends up stealing his friend's job being a teacher at a school, so he's bored there and says, oh, okay, well, I'll just teach rock music. So yeah. Turner and Hooch. This is a very good Tom Hanks movie as well. That is one of my favorites, but the ending makes it a little bit sad to rewatch. So yeah, the original Adventures in Babysitting. Haven't seen it in a long time, but I think I enjoyed the Disney one a long time ago better. But it has Oh wow, it has what's the main character's name from Karate Kid? That his girlfriend in the first one in it as the babysitter, and it also has a girl that loves Thor. So yeah. Spooky the Squirk Pumpkin. I've grown out of this movie. I have not seen it in a very, very long time. It's a childhood movie that I remember watching on a it came on Disney Junior a couple times, so I remember watching it. Oopsies. Okay, now we move on to the Addams Family collection. So we got the Addams Family 2019 reboot. I actually liked that one. That one was good. I like it. I want them to drop the Wednesday series on Blu-ray, which I don't know if they'll do that, but I hope they do. So hang on, I gotta put it back there. I never watched the sequel to that. I didn't care that much for it. The Addams Family live action movies from back in the day. I only have Addams Family 1 and Values. I did not care to get the third one. The second one is better than the first one, but I still... Actually, I don't know. Both of them are equally as good. If you guys want to watch the Addams Family, watch these two movies right here. I recommend. Then the Addams Family series, which I never watched the Addams Family series from back in the day, so I'll be checking this one out. If not a little bit later. Not that, probably farther than later. Hang on, I got to blow my nose again. I don't know how far I'll go in this video, but well, you know. Okay. Alright. And I got to take a drink of water. Okay. Alright. Next up we have The Magnificent Seven. This is a great Western movie. It's I never watched the original Magnificent Seven, but I really liked the movie. It has a star-studded cast too. And I think I don't know how much money it made, but hopefully it made a bunch, because this, I haven't watched it in a long time, but I love this movie though, so, yeah. I shoot myself in the foot every single time because I don't watch that as much. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, classic, gave birth to the, live action plus, animation combining together, so... Yeah, it's really good. Chippendale Rescue Rangers is loosely based on that, if you guys have seen it. So, if you've not seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, what are you doing? It's great. The Jungle Book original movie, I think I might have seen this, because I can't, there's been so many Jungle Book movies over the years, I can't tell which one's which. I think I watched this one night when it came on TV, but I don't know if this is the one I watched, though. And then it has also these bonus movies, too. So, which I'm not big on when movies do that sometimes. A 2-pack of Explorers and Small Soldiers. So, yeah. Come on. Go there. Come to Papa. Right. The Adventures of Milo and Otis, have no clue what it's about. The Adventures, it's definitely The Adventures of a Dog and the Cat, I'll tell you that much. Alright. The Hotel Transylvania movies, 2 is my favorite, and then the first one is my second favorite. 3 is okay. It's watchable, but it's probably my least favorite out of the franchise. I've never seen 4. I never saw 4, but... Yeah. Then we move on to Ghostbusters. 1, classic of its generation. 2, I like, which I know might make a whole lot of people mad, but I enjoyed that sequel. Answer the Call, I still haven't watched yet. The one with the lady Ghostbusters, I haven't watched it. and Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is my second favorite of the Ghostbusters franchise, and we're getting a sequel later this year, I'd like to say, so I can't wait for that. And the cast is really good in that. They cast the child actors quite well. We got, it has McKenna Grace, I think that's the actress's name. She plays the main girl or whatever. And she's also from, what's that movie called? Gifted with Chris Evans, which I mentioned last episode. Cloud of the Champions of Meatballs 1 and 2. I like these. I don't know. I'm a big foodie, so I guess I get a massive kick out of them. Not a massive kick, but I get a good kick out of them. What else? We got the Smurfs collection. So that has the Smurfs 2, the Smurfs A Christmas Carol, and the Smurfs The Legend of Smurfy Hollow. So yeah, I still don't have Smurfs The Lost Village, but that's okay though. Smurf movies are they're mid. They're just kid entertainment. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I really like it. I think, yeah, I enjoy that quite a bit. The 4K of Fantastic Beasts, The Crime of Grindelwald. This was not that good. This is definitely the weakest of the Harry Potter themed universe movies and TV shows. Oh. Footloose, Kick Loose. This is the Kevin Bacon one. I don't have the reboot, but I've heard the reboot's not that bad. Classic of its time. Yeah. I actually watched that because Guardians of the Galaxy mentioned it, so a long time ago, when I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Apollo 13, I watched some bits and pieces of it. It's based on the real life mission to the moon. So yeah. That is Tom Hanks. That has a star-studded cast too, and it also has Kevin Bacon. Fun fact. Gravity, I know the ending, but I've never watched the full thing. It has Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. Basically horror, not horror, like thriller of space or whatever. Because it's the atmosphere. There's no aliens in it. Spoiler alert, but there's no aliens in it. I think. I don't know. I would have to rewatch it again. Deepwater Horizon, haven't watched it in a long time, but I liked the movie quite a bit. I know it's based on a true story, so yeah, it's about an oil place or whatever that basically, I don't know. I forgot what exactly happened because I haven't watched it in such a long time, but yeah, an oil thing burst out or something. The Rugrats movie, haven't seen it, never grew up watching the Rugrats. Jingle All the Way, probably one of my top 3 favorite Christmas movies. I really enjoy this. I used to watch this every single day too when I recorded it on cable. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time. Jingle All the Way 2, it's actually produced by WWE, fun fact, and it also has Santino Marella in it, so yeah, and it has some other people too. I gotta get these movies out now. Okay, there you go. Put that one back. Alright, next up we have Hachi, a Dog's Tale. Haven't seen it yet, but I know the ending. So, yeah, and it's based on a true story, which surprises me. So, yeah. Monster House. This movie traumatized me as a kid. I always, the opening scene with the grandpa and the little kid or whatever, where he goes like, "Get off my lawn!" That always scared me as a kid. And I don't know why now, but, yeah, the animation's creepy. But it's a very solid anime movie. I like it. Next one, A Dog's Way Home. Fun facts. So my actual real name is Lucas, and the main character is Lucas, which I didn't know about. So I watched this in theaters when it came out. It has I never knew the voice of the dog until I looked at the cast in it. Oh, it's Bryce Dallas Howard. It's a very cute dog movie. It's more heartwarming than the... It has a more heartwarming ending than the rest of them do. Spirit, I don't remember much from it, but it's one of my family's favorite DreamWorks movies. I watched it a little bit as a kid. I forgot a lot about it. Alpha, this was a good dog movie. I enjoyed this quite a bit. It's basically a cave boy, not caveman, ends up finding a dog or whatever, and they end up becoming friends. So, yeah. The Tick, the complete series. The Tick, I think, is DC. Wait, actually, I don't know about that. I don't think it is. I mean, he's popped up in DC a few times, but I've never watched anything related to the Tick. Three Ninjas, never seen it. I know it's, kind of like, what's that, Kicking It, I think? It gives me the vibe of Kicking It, the Disney XD show a long time ago. So, yeah. Now I'm probably gonna have to sit down. So, alright, let me move the camera. I'll put the chair over here. Hang on. Gotta go super fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast. Alright. Next, we have Splash, mermaid movie with Tom Hanks. That's all I know about it, so haven't checked it out just quite yet. Come on. Right, there you go. Put it there, and then there. There we go. I get very picky about that sometimes, guys, sorry. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Willy and the Wonka and the Chocolate Factory reboot. Whole lot of people ended up not liking it. The critics liked it, but I enjoyed that one quite a bit. All the President's Men, haven't seen it, but had the opportunity to watch it a long time ago, so. The Sean Connery James Bond collection. This only has Dr. No, From Russia with Love, and Goldfinger. The only one I've seen is Dr. No, which I like Dr. No. So, yeah, the movie that kicked off the James Bond movies. Can't wait to see who becomes the next James Bond. Oh, speaking of, we have more, Sean Connery James Bond movies, but just solo. Thunderball, right here. Yeah. I'm just gonna breeze by movies that I haven't seen. So if I haven't seen them, I won't comment on them. You Only Live Twice. The Daniel Craig James Bond Blu-ray collection. I love Casino Royale. I remember bits and pieces of Quantum Solace. Skyfall's great. Casino Royale is my favorite James Bond movie, and it's definitely among my top 100 favorite movies of all time. Spectre, I don't remember seeing, but I know the animals, Batista's in there. The Shallows, an intense thriller with a shark and water that keeps on rising, and it has Blake Lively in it, which I think she was pregnant when doing that movie, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's quite the feat, I guess. Field of Dreams, haven't seen it in a long time. Well, actually, I don't remember seeing it at all. I remember the beginning, and then they said, nope, my parents, so yeah. Instant Family, this was a good movie, and it definitely, what's the word? It definitely, makes you want to adopt some kids, maybe, so, yeah. Even though yeah. The Abyss, a James Cameron movie that I haven't seen, which it's only available on DVD, which is weird now, so yeah. But it's the special edition, though. What the heck? I just see a bug. I thought I saw a bug for a second. I was about to freak out. Victor Frankenstein, this is the better Igor movie. I know it says, ow, what the heck? it's supposed to be a movie about Victor Frankenstein, but this is Igor's story, so it should be really titled Igor, but this is a good movie. It has Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter himself, as Igor, and James McAvoy, aka Professor X, as Victor Frankenstein. So, yeah, it's a good Frankenstein movie. I could do a Frankenstein movie ranking, maybe. Out of the Vault, Nickelodeon Rewind, I haven't seen none of these shows. Terminator Genesis, I actually enjoy. I know that might shock some people. Not a lot of people liked that one, but I did enjoy that. Eagle Eye, never seen though. That's a weird 2-pack to put together, but you know, gotta make money somehow, I guess. So they got put it with Terminator Genesis. Labyrinth with David Bowie. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I really want to watch that one. 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. I remember seeing the trailers around that time. Just haven't got around to watching it yet. 3 Men and a Baby. That's a classic. And 3 Men and a Little Lady. That's also a good follow-up. So yeah, it's popped up on the Great Movie Ride a couple of times. I got bringing these out now. All right. Psycho. Seen clips of it, but haven't watched the full entire thing. I know that shocks me too, because Psycho's a classic. So, and I already know that everyone knows that iconic horror scene, like where he stabs the woman in the shower or whatever. Only the Brave. I've only ever watched it once. I'll probably watch it one more time or 2 more times, but probably won't ever watch it again. It's based on a true story. Yeah, it's of firefighters. That is a big cast, but yeah, I probably won't rewatch it again. Missing Link. I saw the trailers for this in 2018. Just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I gotta drink some water. How to Train Your Dragon game, like the TV show episodes or whatever. I never watched the show, but so yeah. Alright, let's pull out the next ones out. Next one, probably the category right here is animation. So, yeah. Romeo and Juliet. It says Disney Movie Awards, but it isn't made by Disney, which is weird right there. I know you can't see it because I'm trying to hold it, but like right there, see it. Yeah, it was. I don't know what to say about it really. It was cute. It was cute. It's definitely made for kids though. Sherlock Gnomes, never got around to watching the sequel, and it's weird because that one's Disney-ish, and this one's Paramount. So they changed. What's the word? They changed companies. So yeah, that's weird. Well, actually, there's one animation movie here. 2 animation movies that aren't even animation movies in here. So, Madagascar on Blu-ray, and all the rest of them are on DVD. Jeez. I need to change that somehow. But, Penguins of Madagascar, was a surprise. Madagascar 3, I like. Madagascar 2, I like too. And I think Madagascar 3 is my favorite, or the first one. I think I would say now the first one. 3 used to be my favorite though, and then this is like a part of the I think this was part of a TV show, so yeah. Come on. Okay, there you go. War Horse. Had it for years and never got around to watching it, so there's that. Come on. I gotta get out. Yeah. Okay, next up, The Call of the Wild. Haven't seen it. But I read the book though, so. Shrek 1, classic of its time. Classic. But what's even more of a classic is Shrek 2. That one's way more better. I love Shrek 2. So, yep. That is my... I think right now I would say that one's my second favorite out of all the Shrek-ish movies. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish probably is first place, which I don't have yet, sadly. Shrek the Third, don't dislike as much as other people, but it's definitely the weakest out of the franchise. Actually, no, second weakest. I'll get on to the weakest in just a second. Shrek the Final Chapter, third weakest. It wasn't that great. This is my opinion on the weakest. Puss in Boots, the first one. Yeah, it was just like, nothing special. One of the best trilogies, Kung Fu Panda movies, and we're getting a fourth one in March of 2024, so I'm excited for that. 2 and 3 are amazing. 3's a good follow-up, but it's probably my least favorite out of the bunch. Then we got the part of the TV show, which I've never watched the TV show, but yeah. Come on. We're gonna have to move up again because this is the last row here, so. Oh wait, actually no, there's one more. Monsters vs. Aliens. Mid. DreamWorks movie, sadly. Mr. Peabody and Sherman, not a mid DreamWorks movie. This is probably among my favorites. It's really good, and if you want to teach your kids kind of like history, it can teach them history while they have fun. Home, I've watched it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it being okay. Abominable. There you go. There was a sequel that apparently went to Peacock, and I didn't realize it, so that's not a good sign, so I'll probably never watch the sequel. But this was a good animated movie. That was a big surprise. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Capture the Flag. It was in a cheap bin at Walmart when I was younger, so yeah. Gordon here's a whoo. So yeah. Come on, go in there. The Pirates of Penzance. Never seen it, but it has Kevin Kline in it. That's the person I was talking about earlier. Okay, we gotta move up again. So hang on. Gotta move this over here, and then. Right, and now we move on to the second shelf here. So, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit tough to pull down, but I'm gonna have to stand up to do this. Well, whatever. All right. Yeah, and I will have to stand up because the Funko Pops are holding them, so I gotta be careful. Lassie, never seen it. It's probably this up here is probably all old movies. Rescue Adventure Collection, never seen it. Racing Stripes, Looney Tunes. I've watched some of the old episodes here. 200 classic cartoons. I will not mention all of those because that will go on for days. Come on. Well, actually, I think I can show you that. Is that a good angle right there? Oh, wait, okay. My timer just went off, but, I will be back, when I get back from one of my friend's house. So, transition and Shazam, and I'll see you there. Peace. Alright, I'm back. And from my friend's house, and I'm continuing my complete movie collection. So yeah, and I moved the Funko Pops from up here, so it's a little bit easier for me to get the movies. So yeah, most of these are old school. I forgot if I said that or not, but and then some of them aren't. So I have this 4-movie family animal adventure. I just got it because I had a lot of movies in there. the animated version of Charlotte's Web and its sequel, which I've not seen. So yeah. All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2, 2-pack movie collection. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember liking them. So yeah. The Tale of Desperooks, I think that's how you pronounce that. Yeah. Smokey and the Bandit 3-movie collection. Have had that for years and haven't got around to it. The Replacements, I've watched some bits and pieces when it comes on TV, but I haven't watched the full movie. So, yep. Next up, I'll get these ready. Then we have Daddy Daycare and Daddy Day Camp. When I was younger, I used to watch Daddy Daycare every single day, like for I don't know how long, but I love that movie, and I still do. Daddy Day Camp is not good, though. It's not good. But yeah, Daddy Daycare was a childhood favorite of mine. Another 2-pack, we got My Girl and My Girl 2. My Girl 2, I don't remember much of. My Girl, I remember, of course, but everybody remembers that. It's a very cute movie with some emotion to it. Is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I think I like the Christmas special a little bit more, but still quite good. The Hiding Place movie, I read the book and forgot about the book, so I might remember it because of the movie. The original Nutty Professor, not the Eddie Murphy one, the one with Jerry Lewis, which I've not seen in a movie before, so yeah, it's a comedy. 2-pack of Shiloh and Shiloh Season. I have no clue what it is. It's definitely a dog movie. The Adventures of Francis the Talking Mule. It's a volume 1, so it's a TV show. Jack the Giant Slayer. I actually have seen this one, and I'm surprised it never got a sequel because it was really good. As a bunch of people, not a whole lot of people in it, but has a decent amount. As Nicholas Hoult as Jack, Ewan McGregor in here as well, and who else is in here? Stanley Tucci, Ian McShane, and those are the big names that I can think of. But it's a good movie. I like it, and it's definitely got a lot of rewatch value to it as well. I remember watching that for my birthday when it was on TV and never got the movie. So yeah. All right, I'll get these down. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, I got a headache. Ooh. We got Inkheart, which I remember enjoying a lot. Basically, Brendan Fraser is a former author, and some of his books start to come to life. The Muppet television series, the complete series, the original. I started watching it one night a long time ago, then I stopped watching it, and never got to watch the full show. So there's that. Creature from Black Lake. So this is a horror movie with Bigfoot. So I'm excited to check that one out. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Now we get into the real old movies. This is another TCM exclusive, I believe. So, School for Scoundrels. Haven't seen it. The original Pride and Prejudice. Haven't seen it either. Spartacus, basically the original Gladiator movie. So, yeah. Sherlock Holmes, I can't tell if this is... Okay, so this is television series of the original Sherlock Holmes. So, yeah. Haven't got around to watching any of those as of late, except for, Spartacus and Inkheart. Okay, then we got... Alright, put these back up here. The Old Man and the Sea, I got this, I think, because I was supposed to read the book when it was so why not have the movie too instead, I think. The Cary Grant for movie collection. I only know Cary... It's falling out of the thing. But I only know Cary Grant from North by Northwest and Arsenic and Old Lace. Those are two movies I know him from the most. Tarzan 4 movie collection, the old movies. The only one I've seen is Tarzan the Ape Man. Never got around to watching the other ones, but I remember enjoying that quite a bit. The James Cagney 4 movie collection. And when I was younger, James Cagney was my favorite actor, and I think Public Enemy was my favorite movie of all time around then too, which the first Public Enemy I still love to this day. I think I remember watching some bits and pieces of Roaring Twenties, Smart Money, and Little Caesar. I still haven't seen though. Another James Cagney movie, The Footlight Parade. I got it because it was on Great Movie Ride, and it's a great movie. I think it's better than Yankee Doodle Dandy, which it's both of them are a little bit similar, but I think I enjoyed this one a little bit more. For movie John Wayne collection, the only one I've seen out of these are The Searchers, and then all the other ones I have not seen. So let's put that back up. Okay, then we got the Thin Man complete movie collection. Have no clue how they're connected, but they are. Another version of Lassie, yeah. The Wizard of Oz, haven't seen it. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody has to have seen The Wizard of Oz once in their life. I mean, come on. Well, actually, Michael hasn't seen it, which surprises me. I think this was the first movie with color. Color, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, there's that. I gotta drink some water. Okay. Put this back up there. Footprints dog movie, I'm presuming. A 4-movie sci-fi collection I've not seen any of these movies, but I think some of them were what's that place called? In Hollywood Studios, there's Primetime. I think that's what the place is called. It plays a lot of scary movies in there, and I think this is one of them here. So yeah. The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I don't know how you pronounce that, but Muir, I think. Paint Your Wagon, when Clint Eastwood was starting to break out into the movie genre. It also has, oh, wait, no, I thought it had, the dude that plays General Ross in, the 2003 Hulk movie. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the original movie. I actually like this one. It doesn't have a lot of... I think it has more rewatch value than the animated Disney one, but I still enjoy it a lot. The Picture of Dorian Gray movie from a long time ago, that is really good. I remember loving it. I was going like, hey mom, isn't there a Picture of Dorian Gray movie? And then my mom and dad ended up finding it on DVD. So yeah, alright, done with that row. Now we move on to some. I think the majority of movies on this row are Blu-rays. There is some, like, I think there's an equal amount of DVDs on this row too. So let me pull these suckers out. Right. We got the Super Mario Brothers original movie, which is funny because I just got done watching the new one like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's funny. So we got the original movie here, which I still haven't seen yet, but I've heard is quite bad. The Day After Tomorrow, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I think I preferred 2012 to that. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I have no clue what this is. Oh, the brightness is a little bit bad. Sorry, guys. 50 whoops, the DVD just popped. One of the DVDs just popped out. Whoopsies. Let me put that back in there. And then I'll close it. Okay, I'm gonna have to forcibly keep this closed so it doesn't fall out. But the 50 horror movie classics collection with a lot of different movies. Most of them are silent, I believe. So there's a lot of the movies in here. So, yep. All right. What other stuff do we got in here? We got the original King Kong. Wait. I thought this was a duplicate for a second. Sorry, guys. But the original King Kong from 1931, I would like to say. I don't know. Somebody correct me down below on that. And this movie, even though it's hasn't aged quite well because of the toy figures or whatever, it's still very, very good. I think this is my second favorite King Kong movie besides the Peter Jackson one. Counterpoint, a Universal Vault series movie with Charlton Heston. That's the only reason why I think I got it. So, yeah. Put this back right here. Okay. The Outlaw Josie Wells with Clint Eastwood. The only Western Clint Eastwood movie I've seen. It's been a while, like a long time since I've seen it, but I remember liking it. It's basically, he's just going back out for revenge. Blu-ray of Bullet with Steve McQueen. Have not seen it yet. This is among one of my favorite movies, 100 favorite movies of all time, which shocked me because I was going like, we have to watch this for one of our school projects. 12 Angry Men. It is a great, like, drama. So there's one dude who ends up thinking that, so the kid that's going in trial or whatever is not guilty, and then he's trying to basically make all the other people that are determining if he's guilty or not, make them end up thinking he's not guilty. So it's about him the whole entire movie trying to trying to show them that he's not guilty. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. It has John Wayne and James Stewart, which that's quite a big two names for a movie, so that could be good. Thunderhead, Son of Fleeka. Haven't seen it. 40 Pounds of Trouble. I have had this for years, and I've been wanting to watch it, but I just haven't got around to it. It's basically as Disneyland appear in it, so that's quite cool. And it has the dude from what's that movie called? Some Like It Hot. So yeah, which is a very funny movie. If you guys have not seen Some Like It Hot, be sure to check it out. Crap. It fell over. Why you fell over? Alright, let's put you back. There we go. Ow! My arm just elbowed that. The Three Musketeers and Four Musketeers 2 movie collection of the old movies. The Greatest Show on Earth with Charlton Heston. I think this is basically the original Greatest Showman. I'm pretty sure it is. Holiday, another Cary Grant movie here. Towering Inferno Blu-ray. A disaster movie that also has Steve McQueen and has Paul Newman as well. And I think this movie is like 3 hours long. Am I right? Yeah, no, it's almost 3 hours long. It's about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And yeah, we were planning to watch it once, and we saw how long it was, and we went, nope. Australia, Baz Luhrmann directed this, right? Yes, Baz Luhrmann directed this, which, when Elvis came out, and after I got done watching it, I was seeing what other movies he directed, and he directed Australia. So, Australia would it be considered as like a history type movie? I mean, it could technically be, but it's also its own thing. Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman have pretty decent chemistry here. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember enjoying the movie, but thinking it was a little bit way too long. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original. Jim Carrey is my favorite Grinch, but that is still an all-time classic to watch every Christmas. This is funny. So the only two Pink Panther movies I have are The Return of the Pink Panther, the original, and the Pink Panther 2003 movie, which a whole lot of people don't like. But I should try to get all the Pink Panther movies. I'll attempt to try to do so. Alright. Let me move it here. Come on. Go there. There we go. Perfect. Righty. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Musical with Dick Van Dyke's in here, which he's like 92. Which, time goes by, man. Time goes by. The Charlie Angels Show Season 1. Yeah. Ooh, one of the best franchises in this modern era, and can't wait for the 7th one that's coming out later this year. The Mission Impossible movie collection. I love all of these movies, which Mission Impossible 2 is the weakest in Minnie's eyes. I still love that movie a lot. I don't know if I would consider it my least favorite, but I still enjoy that a lot. And probably my favorite is either Ghost Protocol or Fallout. So, yeah, there's that. Paddington, I never got the sequel, but and I remember liking the sequel, but I like the original Paddington movie too as well. And the third Paddington movie has been announced for 2025. So yeah, and then next up we have the Spy Kids movies. The first three, and then the Legacy sequel. Would you consider it that? I don't know. This one wasn't that good, but the first one was amazing. 2 was a miss for me, but 3 was entertaining. I like those. So, and it was weird with Sylvester Stallone being the villain for the Spy Kids movie. That was interesting. Alright, put these back. Then. Okay. Yours, Mine, and Ours, which is a remake of, what's the movie called? What's the movie called? I think wait, did it have the same name? I forgot what it was called, but it's basically a remake of another type of movie. It has, Danielle Panabaker in here. I think that's the most notable person in here. Oh, it also has iCarly, too. I forgot what her actress's name was. Dennis Quaid and Renee Russo. So, yeah. Yours, Mine, and Ours. Okay. Not my favorite movie series of all time, but it has my favorite movie of all time. Okay, they're sticking together. The Jurassic Park movies. So, we got the Blu-ray 3-pack. The first Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time. 2, I think, is good, but is the least rewatchable out of all the movies. 3, I have grown to like. It used to be my favorite as a kid, but I kind of grew out of that. Jurassic World, the second best. If I don't know if Jurassic Park should have just been a one-off, but if I could keep one of the sequels, it would be Jurassic World. My least favorite out of the bunch, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It just takes a bunch of weird ways with the story, man. And then Jurassic World Dominion on 4K. Many people consider this the least favorite out of the bunch. I disagree, but it does take some weird choices with focusing on like a bugs in a wheat field and having the plot of dinosaurs are roaming the earth and we have to stop them basically, and not doing that. Yeah, it's very weird. But I didn't dislike it as much as other people, though. The King and I movie, wait, or is it a live play? I think it's a movie. So, I watched The King and I play a long time ago when I would like to say 11 or 12. And there was a King and I movie, so it's here whenever I want to watch it. Aliens in the Attic. How do I say this? Fun? Like, be fun, little, entertaining movie that you can show the whole family, but it's not amazing or anything, from what I can recall. Black Beauty from 2005. Okay, then we got a movie series that I think handled the Percy Jackson trope a little bit better. Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans, which apparently this was a reboot, and there was an original Clash of the Titans, which I haven't seen, but I do enjoy these movies, though. I think, I don't know which one I like. I haven't seen them in a long time, but yeah. 3-pack of disaster movies. Well, the last one, would it be considered disaster? I don't know. Twister, Poseidon, and The Perfect Storm. Twister, I haven't watched all the way through. Poseidon is the only one out of these three that I've watched all the way through. Which I haven't watched the Poseidon Adventure, the original one, but I do enjoy this one a lot with Kurt Russell. And then The Perfect Storm, I've never got to watching. I do know the ending though. Oliver Twist movie, right there. Among one of my top 100 favorite movies of all time. Again, probably top 50, Warrior. A great story of two brothers who are both basically struggling, and they end up finding a way to pay the rent and stuff in an MMA tournament, and it's between Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, who are brothers, and they are competing in a tournament to find out who the best is, basically. So yeah, and yeah, if you guys have not seen Warrior, that is the #1 movie I could recommend, and it has Nick Nolte as the dad in it too, and I think Tom Hardy got whatchamacallit, Oscar nomination, I'm pretty sure, I think. But he didn't win it, of course. So, yeah, Patch Adams, which I never knew was based on a true story until I found out. Haven't watched it yet, but I forgot if it was praised or not as a good Robin Williams movie. Only ever watched this movie once, but I remember it being really good. Unbroken. It's definitely it's based on a true story of an army person that ends up getting stuck in Japan, and they end up basically abusing him or whatever during World War II, and he's trying to find his way back home. So yeah. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I haven't watched it yet, but my parents did borrow the movie to watch it just for fun, to see if it was good or not. Like, they just watched it and popped it in and go like, we haven't watched it, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, in a long time, so they watched it. 2-pack collection for The Neverending Story and The Neverending Story 2. Haven't seen them yet, so can't comment on them, but Neverending Story, I know the main thing that happens in there. Soccer Dog, the movie. The Last of the Mohicans. I don't know if this is based on a true story or not, but I think it's based on events back in the day. I don't know. I'll just get the whole bunch of the rest of these. Warrior! What the heck? Stay up there. Okay, come on. There you go. Hidalgo. Haven't seen it. I remember seeing the trailer for it on, I think, the Pirates of the Caribbean DVD, I'm pretty sure. The Right Stuff. Haven't seen it either. White Squall, with Jeff Bridges. When I was watching it, I did not know it was based on a true story until the end when my mom told me. And Ridley Scott did this one too. It's basically a group of people go on a trip or whatever to students go on a trip for like 2 months or something like that to discover how to fly it, not learn how to sail. So yeah, there's that. Africa Screams, an Abbott and Costello movie. I love their monster movies. Just haven't got around to watching that one. The Laugh Out Loud 4-movie comedy collection with Adam Sandler. It has 50 First Dates, Click, Big Daddy, and Mr. Deeds. Big Daddy, I have actually seen. I like that movie. Click, I've heard, is really good. 50 First Dates, I know he basically had... So, Drew Barrymore has memory loss, and Adam Sandler has to basically get her back every single time. And Mr. Deeds, I don't remember at all. I don't remember what it's about at all. Which I'm pretty sure that's a reboot, like, of a TV show or something. Blades of Glory, Will Smith, and Will Ferrell, sorry, and John Heder, whoever that is. It's a comedy. Uncharted as an action movie, generic but fun and good. But as an adaptation of the video games, not that good. But I haven't played the video games, but no, it's not accurate whatsoever to it. But it was a fun time in the theaters. Come on. Alright. Come on. They won't go in there. Okay. Next. I think I can just pretty much put them behind me. Dunstan checks in. Haven't seen it. Same with Spiderwick Chronicles. Same with Oblivion. I have so many movies I need to catch up on. Chicago, got this on at a yard sale, and I remember hearing it good. Hearing it was good, and also I remember hearing the song by John C. Reilly on a movie music playing channel on my TV once. So Mr. Saxophone or something like that. Super 8, basically, if you like Stranger Things, this is very similar to it. Yeah, you should check it out. Planet of the Apes original movie collection. The remake is so much better, but the movies were not that bad at all. So compared to but we're not that bad. Come on. Yeah, there you go. 1408, just got done watching this last month, and this is a Blockbuster exclusive. Eesh. The movie is a Stephen King based book, and it's a very trippy movie. It does a good job at what it's supposed to do. So there's that. The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Jaws, one of the best movies of all time, and a genius plot that made so many people afraid to go in the water with sharks and all that. So yeah, Jaws, great. Jaws 3 movie collection with the sequels, which The first one should have just been a one-off. That's one of my picks right there. Jaws 2, I remember being okay. 3, I actually get a kick out of, which not a lot of people do. And Jaws the Revenge, one of the worst movies ever made, period. And that movie, what were the people doing? I don't know. The movie was just bad. Ready Player One. This was a lot of fun. I never read the book, but I went to see it in theaters in 2018 and loved it. Apparently it's not that accurate to the book, but this movie was just a lot of fun. Movie references left and right, and sometimes I wish there was a virtual reality thing like that in real life. Right. Okay. The Odyssey TV show collection. Haven't watched the show and have no clue what it's about, but I think it's very Magic School Bus-esque, kind of similar in that way. I Am Legend. One of my favorite movies of all time as well. Even though the ending is quite sad, and this also has the alternate ending too. I still rewatch it a bunch, not like a lot, but when I ever feel in the mood to watch it, I'll watch it. So yeah. Dunkirk, a great war movie that I've only ever seen once, and Christopher Nolan always directs very, very great or good movies, and I wonder what he's gonna do with Oppenheimer later this year. I think that's coming out in May, I'm pretty sure. Kubo and the Two Strings, I've only seen it once, and I watched it in theaters when it came out in 2016. Even though I'm not a big fan on this type of animation, I like this movie quite a bit. Princess Bride, a classic that everybody should watch one way or another. Another one of my top 100 favorite movies of all time, The Martian. Just a movie that you think is going to be bad, and it's actually quite good. I love this movie a lot. And yeah, there was a long time ago where they rumored a sequel, which it doesn't make sense, but yeah. Rampage, good B movie, monster movie. You want to see monsters blowing stuff up? Be sure to check out this one. And The Rock's in it too. The Meg, which I think they should have gone full-blown R with this, and it would have been better, but it's still a fun time. And the second one's coming out August, my birthday month, so I might see that one. Groundhog Day. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember loving this movie a lot. Another version of Lassie. Flipper 2 movie collection. Flipper 1 and 2. I think it's going to be like Free Willy. Max, another dog movie based on a true story. I haven't checked out yet. Oh my gosh, my movies are falling everywhere. Okay. Stay still. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, they're falling everywhere. No, come on. I'm trying to make them stay still, but they're not staying still. What the heck? Okay, there you go. Perfect. Pompeii. Watchable, but not anything great. 16 Wishes. I haven't watched it, okay? I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, I haven't watched it. But my sister was getting rid of some movies, so I said, what the heck, I'll take them. So, when she was moving into her apartment. Well, getting some movies out of her apartment. Probably my favorite movie franchise of all time. The Rocky movies. Rocky Balboa is my favorite out of the whole entire Rocky franchise. Which is a unique answer, I know, but I don't know. I just love the Rocky movies. Even the fifth one, which it's definitely the weak link, but I still like the fifth one. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, based off what's the dude's name? Mr. Rogers movie. Haven't seen it. Holmes and Watson, a comedy with John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell after they did Step Brothers. And this actually has Braun Strowman in it as a cameo, I'm pretty sure. So, can't wait to check that one out. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It has, what's the dude's name? What's the dude's name? Alan Rickman. There we go. Alan Rickman plays Sheriff of Nottingham, delivering one of the best movie villain performances of all time. Even though Kevin Costner's accent isn't that good, the movie is still great. I think it's a little bit too long, though. I asked to see this movie trilogy, the Bill and Ted movies. Haven't checked them out, but I'm really excited to. Marley Me 1 and 2, which I have not seen Marley and Me 2. But I did watch the first one. That is definitely a tearjerker. I have a book over there, too. Yeah. Not a rewatchable dog movie. By any means. Then, next we got... I got this with my Christmas movie money because I had the DVDs for such a long time and I wanted the Blu-rays. So I got the Blu-rays of Home Alone 1 and 2. So, yeah. Another movie that I bought with that money, too, The Last Starfighter. Have no clue what this is. Big Trouble in Little China, I also bought with it, too. Basically, Mortal Kombat. Before Mortal Kombat was a thing, but I'm excited to check that one out too. World War Z, great zombie movie. It's a shame we never got a sequel to that. An American Werewolf in London, haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to. The Commuter, a whole lot of people thought this movie was a meh, and it is kind of meh, but not rewatchable, but I did like this. Stay there. Okay. The first Jumanji, great adventure film. Uncle Buck with John Candy. Haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember it. American Graffiti 1 and American Graffiti 2. Haven't checked them out. March of the Penguins. Remember seeing the trailer for it a long time ago when it came out in 2019 and was interested in it and just never got around to watching it. Arthur Christmas, been a while that I've seen it. Been a while since I've seen it. Good Christmas movie though. Now we move on to the I don't know if you would consider them superheroes, but heroes type of movies. Why did I do heroes? Because they are heroes nowadays. So. The Darkest Minds. I remember we started watching this and I went like, okay, and moved into the other room basically and wanted to do something else. So, yeah. Sabine's Power Rangers. This should be the Power Rangers movie that's getting a sequel, not that the original movies or whatever. This should get a sequel, which is, yeah. But that's okay though. Bumblebee, which is the only Transformers movie I have in my room. The other ones are in there, so yeah. This is the best Transformers movie, though, out of all of them on 4K here. And hopefully the Transformers The Rise of the Beast is the same as this one, and very good as well. I was arguing to put these under Marvel because Stan Lee did create these, but they're not actually Marvel movies, and that is the Men in Black movies. Men in Black 1 and Men in Black 3 are the only ones I recommend. 2's okay. 4 I did not enjoy. So, yeah. TMNT movies, I love these movies. This is my favorite version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't care what anybody says. This is my favorite. So the first one is my favorite. 2 I remember being okay. 3 I remember getting a little bit of kick out of. The animated movie was alright. Ace really likes that movie though. AKA Skadooey. Be sure to check him out on YouTube. This I wasn't really a big fan of how they were doing. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when they turned them into like Big Figs, so One and Out of the Shadows. I enjoyed Out of the Shadows better than the first one, but it's just weird seeing them as Big Figs. Then we have a few more TMNT ones. We have the complete classic series right here. I haven't got around to watching it, but I'm excited to. And the new series with the Gremlins animation for the series. So, yep. Really enjoyed that one. Crap. Okay, now we're cutting into the DC category. But before we do that, well, I mean, it is DC, so we have Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the animated movie. I've heard it's really good. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes too, so I can't wait to check this one out. But now we are officially in the DC phase. Batman 3-pack with Batman the Brave and the Bold Season 1, Batman and Superman movie, and the Batman Season 1. Yeah, well, actually not Season 1, Volume 1, I should say. Yeah, the Batman Superman movie is basically a longer version of a TV show episode. And the Batman show is really dark, and I like it. And also, the Batman the Brave and the Bold show was my Batman show growing up. I love that show. And speaking of, here's Volumes 2, and then 3. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Justice League Justice on Trial. It's based on the TV show with some episodes in there. I've had that for a while now. Batman Assault on Arkham. Haven't checked it out yet. Same with Batman vs. Robin, which shocks me because I'm a big fan of the DC animated movies. Just haven't got around to watching them yet. I really want to see Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. That's a movie I really want to see. Batman vs. Two-Face, the 1960s sequel with everybody returning. And William Shatner voicing Two-Face. Batman Beyond, the complete series right there. Everybody knows that one, I'm pretty sure. Which, that should technically be right by the... That's weird, why is it... Okay, no, it has to go right here next to that, because that makes the most sense. No, I'll rearrange that later, but... The Batman Anthology Series DVD collection. My second favorite Batman of all time is Michael Keaton, right behind Robert Pattinson. I love the first Batman movie, even though it's technically the Joker's movie. And then same with Batman Returns. I love that movie still too, even though it's technically the Penguin's movie. But yeah, I really enjoy that series. And then 4 is a guilty pleasure for me, even though it shouldn't be as long, but it's a guilty pleasure for me. 3, I also really dig as well, which, even though Jim Carrey's technically playing himself as the Riddler, but yeah, alright, hang on, I gotta change this up a little bit. The Batman wait, did I show this? The Batman 1960s TV show Blu-ray collection. So that can go with the movie. Batman, the complete animated series, one of the best animated TV shows of all time. Then, this is going to be in between Batman Beyond and that now. Batman movie 3-pack with Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker movie, Batman Beyond the movie, and Beyond the movie, yeah, and Batman Mystery of the Batwoman. So, yeah, I'll definitely put that right in between there. And I gotta get these next few movies and TV shows out of here. put that right there. And perfect. Scooby-Doo and Batman the Brave and the Bold. This movie came out 2020 or 2018. I forgot what year, but it was a good collab. Scooby-Doo meets the Batman, the original from a long time ago. Wait, shouldn't I get rid of this because this is okay? Might be a duplicate because Batman and The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Poison Ivy, and the Penguin. Actually, no, because the Robin, wouldn't he not? Let me know if this is technically a duplicate, because it has some episodes with Poison Ivy and the Penguin, so... Yeah, if it's a duplicate, I despise duplicates in my room, so I gotta get that out here. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, one of the first DC animated movies I ever got. It's cool. I think I enjoyed the other one a little bit more, though. Man of Steel, best Superman movie. They totally wronged Henry Cavill firing him, but, yeah. Superman cartoon thing, and then the Superman movie 4-pack with the Christopher Reeves movie. So Superman the movie, Superman 2, Superman 3, and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. I like all of them. 2 and 1 are the best, though. Probably 1's my favorite. I meant 2's my favorite. So yeah. Okay, I gotta yoink this out of here. Oh crap. Movie's falling everywhere. Dang. Okay. Hang on. Alright. Come on. Alright. Okay, I gotta put these two together. Superman Returns, which I forgot if this was supposed to be like a direct sequel to the Christopher Reeves movies, but it has the dude that plays the Atom in the Arrowverse. So yeah. Superman, another animated TV show collection. I meant some TV show episodes. Then the actual Superman TV show episodes right here. Yep. Superman and Shazam, The Return of Black Adam, with also some bonus movies, which are Jonah Hex, Green Arrow, and Spectre. I should say mini movies, but yeah. Yeah, definitely not the best, though. Shazam 2019. I love this movie. Second one was mid for me. I didn't really care for it that much, but I really enjoyed the first Shazam. Oh, okay, so funny story about this one. We got the Arrow Complete Series, the Blu-ray collection, which I was originally supposed to get the DVD collection, and it was broken, and all the DVDs were, like, messed up or whatever. So that my mom sent them back and got her money back. So they decided to get the Blu-ray set because it was cheaper. So haha, and I get the better quality one. Yes. I was so happy about that too. Get that out here. The Flash Season 1. I love The Flash show, except for when it went to Season 5, when Barry's daughter came in. That's when the series kind of went down for me. And I never watched the show again after that, which apparently doesn't get much better, so strap in. The Flashpoint, Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, one of the best DC animated movies, and this is what supposedly they're doing for the Flash movie that's coming out this year. I meant their own little unique spin on it. The Losers, a DC adaptation, surprisingly, and as a star-studded cast, I just haven't got around to watching it. Like a lot of movies in my collection, I know, I have literally 50 in here. Same with Justice League Throne of Atlantis. And then, crap. Okay. Go back. Please go back. Baby, go back. The Aquaman 4K, do not care for the sequel that's coming out later this year, but I do enjoy the first Aquaman. And it's the only DC movie to make $1 billion, so yeah. This is the other movie I was talking about that I got besides Batman, Superman, Public Enemies. This was the other DC movie I got. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths. I love this movie. This is probably up there for my favorite DC animated movies. It's really good. If you guys have not seen it and want to get into the DC animated movies, check that one out because it's really good. Justice League War, so basically the DC animated version of the Justice League movie, where they're getting together and stuff. Yeah, nothing to write home about. Green Lantern, and also the special edition with the extended cut. Look at that. Hang on, I gotta drink some water in my system so it gets a little bit better. So my tongue doesn't do that. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. It's not bad. I think it's still watchable, but yeah, it's definitely not greatest of all time though. Wait, did I just show Wonder Woman? Okay, Wonder Woman, I just put back for some reason. So the 2017 movie, which is the best DC movie, I think. Wait, would it be? Yeah, I think it would be. The Justice League, a Lego Justice League, should say, 4-movie DVD collection here. Just look it up, and then you'll know all the movies there. Super Friends, right there. The original TV show that my mom used to love and got me a DVD of it. Justice League, The New Frontier. Basically what I said for the other one. Basically how the Justice League formed together. Not my favorite, but I still think it's good at what it does. And then Justice League versus Teen Titans, which is a great DC animated movie as well. Come on. There we go. Alright, and then for the final few DC movies, we're gonna move to another section as well. Teen Titans Go, the complete first season. Teen Titans Go, I love. Teen Titans Go, the movies was a big surprise. The original Teen Titans show, this one was also great, and the Young Justice Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3 collection of the whole entire show. So, yeah, which I have not watched the series on HBO Max that follows up the season, but I've heard it's good from my buddy Jax if he's watching this. Now we move on to the Scooby-Doo movies. We have a Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete third season. Weird that I just have the third season, I know. Then we have the movies, Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. Love them both. Love them both. There was on a hot streak, too, where I would watch the first Scooby-Doo every single day as a kid. That's another movie I watched over and over again. Scooby-Doo, 13 Spooky Tales Around the World from the original Scooby-Doo show. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby-Doo, Abracadabra Doo. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Most of these are just Scooby-Doo movies that I haven't seen, so I'll just run past. I might go past them. Hang on, I gotta pull all of them out. So we got, yeah, we're gonna fall out. Okay. What's New Scooby-Doo Volume 2? Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I think that's what that says. Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. What's New Scooby-Doo Volume 1? Space Ape and the Cape. Aloha Scooby-Doo. And Scooby-Doo Legend of the Fantasaur movie. Which, hang on, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna rearrange, like, the What's New Scooby-Doo things so they're together. So yeah, put these back. And now we move on to Star Wars, the little bit that I have. So, yeah, I'll show you them. The rest of them are out there, but because I don't care about them that much. I mean, yeah, I don't care about the rest of them. The original, not the original, the prequel 3 movies here, Revenge of the Sith, is the best Star Wars movie out of those. Rogue One I used to not dislike because of the ending with what happens to everybody. I'm not saying what, but I was not a fan of it. But I've actually grown to appreciate that movie quite a bit. This was fun, the Solo movie. I didn't expect it to be that good. The Star Wars new trilogy, I haven't watched them in years, but I remember enjoying them as a kid. Star Wars The Force Awakens, the only Star Wars movie out of the new trilogy that needs mentioning. Rise of Skywalker I don't dislike. I actually think is okay, but Last Jedi I didn't, you know. Star Wars Rebels, what's it called? The Spark of Rebellion. I think this is a Star Wars Rebels movie. Phineas and Ferb, Star Wars here. Then we move on to the Marvel movies, which have a pretty decent amount. Yeah. Whew. I still got a lot to go. Oh, I have a headache doing this too. I'm a real MVP, aren't I? So we got here Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel. Great crossover that happens within the Phineas and Ferb universe. The Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy 1, 2, 3. Love all of them, even the third one. I know. I mean, actually, some people do love that one, so I'm not the only one. Come on. All right. The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 is actually underrated in my opinion, and I think it is my top 5 favorite Amazing Spider-Man movies. And if you're wondering where the Tom Holland movies are, like I said with the other few movies I mentioned, they're back there with my in the family cabinet. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 4K. Just got it in time. I have it now, so I can watch it in time for the Across the Spider-Verse. Morbius, overhated. I know, I'm in the minority that actually likes Morbius. I think I might be the only one, which is okay, but I actually enjoy that movie. Yes, it's generic. Yes, I understand it is generic, but I get a kick out of it. Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage. Now, here's a hot take. I enjoy Morbius more than the first Venom. I know, yeah. I actually enjoy that one quite a bit. But Venom Let There Be Carnage, I enjoy better than both of those. Then we move from the Spider-Man themed universe to the Captain America themed universe. Only some of those, though. The 1990, I think that's what the year came out, Captain America movie, and then the Captain America 2 movie collection from years ago, the old movies, and Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. So, and I'm pretty sure I already know what happens in the first movie. Then let me get all these out. This is like a non-MCU, so I'll get all the non-MCU movies out. And I still have some MCU movies out there, too, as well. So that aren't mine. But Daredevil 2003, I actually enjoyed, too, and used to be my favorite Marvel movie as a kid. So, yeah, there's that. The Ghost Rider 2 movie collection. Spirit of Vengeance is not good. The first Ghost Rider is watchable. With Nick Cage's over-the-top performance. These are the 2 movies I grew up as a kid, too. The Fantastic Four and then the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer right here. Silver Surfer is not good. First one, I love. Hulk 2003, I think it's a little bit disliked, but I don't think it's amazing by any means, or good. I think it's definitely, it's okay. Howard the Duck, too long, and it's a little bit goofy. Then the X-Men movies that I want in my room, the X-Men First Class, X-Men 2 United, and X-Men The Last Stand. Those are the only movies I need. I mean, maybe Future Past and Apocalypse, I'll add those, but no. I'll keep them in there. Because, yeah, those are the only ones I love. At Last Stand, I know that's a hot take, but yeah. Now, moving on to the MCU movies, we have Captain Marvel, the 4K. One of my least favorite MCU movies, probably bottom 5. Thor: Love and Thunder is my number 1 least favorite, though. The one that kicked it all off, Iron Man. Thor, which is also probably my bottom 10, which I still like it though. Guardians of the Galaxy, top 5 MCU movies for me, probably top 3. So yeah, and I can't wait for Guardians 2. Actually, top 5. I enjoy Guardians 2 more than that. Actually, I know, but the Guardians 1 is still amazing though. So yeah. Ant-Man, which it's a black Blu-ray, which is weird, but yeah, that surprised a whole lot of people. They thought it was gonna be the weak link out of the MCU. Doctor Strange, stunning visuals, but generic MCU movie though. And I need to rewatch that one a little bit more because I actually like it. The most overrated MCU movie in many eyes, Black Panther. It's a little bit more generic than Doctor Strange, so yeah. Which Doctor Strange I enjoy more than that. And then the Shang-Chi 4K, which what was I gonna say? I was surprised by that too. I didn't expect it to be that good. I think it was the best MCU movie of Phase 4 besides No Way Home. So yeah. Alright, we'll just finish off the Marvel category, and, I mean, maybe do I want to go to Disney? Oh, what do I do? Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing to myself. Marvel complete animated movie collection with a bunch of these. Marvel Superhero Squad, yes, I still watch that show, don't judge me. Then we move on to the Disney movies, which are the Disney. Wait, hang on, I gotta drink water. The Disney, Walt Disney Pictures movies. So, like, that are made by them. Big Hero 6, I put that near the Marvel movies because it is technically Marvel. By a little bit. Zootopia 2 coming out. Love Zootopia. Wreck-It Ralph, probably top 10 Disney movies. No, this is my favorite Disney movie right here. I love Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's not as good as the first one. It's meh for me. It's meh. I mean, it has its moment, but it's meh. It's okay. Meet the Robinsons, underrated Disney movie. Dinosaur, I used to watch it a lot as a kid and never knew as well when I went to Disney World that the dinosaur ride is inspired by the dinosaur movie. Never knew that at all. So there's an interesting fact about me. Hunchback of Notre Dame, great movie, probably the least rewatchable out of the Disney movies, though. Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, haven't watched it. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the movie that started the Disney movies, so, yep. And then Mulan, and then Mulan 2. I do not have the live-action one, because that one I did not like. Mulan and Mulan 2, I do like, however. Come on. Ah! Okay, hang on. I gotta put these in there properly so they don't mess up. Okay. I hate when my movies are like this, guys. Sorry. They miscooperate sometimes. Hunchback, come back. Oh, come on. Right, there you go. Come on. There you go. Alright, there. That's good. Alright, The Great Mouse Detective. Haven't watched it in a long time, but remember enjoying it. Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under. Black Cauldron. What Rescues and Rescuers Down Under I've watched. Rescuers Down Under I like them a little bit more, though. Black Cauldron, haven't seen it. Tarzan, top 10 or top 5 Disney movies. Same with Hercules. Hercules. Okay, come on. I gotta drink some water. And I also got blow in my nose. Sorry, guys. Alright. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Underrated Disney movie, but not top 10. Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Haven't seen it yet. Surprises me. Sleeping Beauty. Classic. Three Caballeros and Saludos Amigos 2-movie collection. The Aristocats. Haven't seen that in years, the Aristocats, but I like the other ones. What the heck? Why is it flipping the Disney movies over a little bit weird. That's weird. Come on. I'm making sure my video doesn't end on me. Oops. I probably finish the Disney movie Renaissance and then I'll end the video here today, and then I'll cut. No, it's 9:43. I'm gonna end it with the Disney movies, which we have a few more rows left. Oliver and Company, remember nothing about it. No! What'd you do? No. Okay. Why is this okay, that trips me out. Okay, Peter Pan and the sequel, Peter Pan 2. Peter Pan, Disney classic. I used to love that movie as well. I still do, but not as much. Come on. Alright, Alice in Wonderland, the original. Lion King. The remake was not good. Only 1.5 and 1 need to be mentioned in the conversation of Lion King movies. Fantasia 2000, never watched the original Fantasia. And 2-pack Blu-ray, that's in a DVD case again, with the Brother Bears, the Brother Bear movies. First Brother Bear, really good. Second Brother Bear, probably out of the better Disney sequels, though. Aladdin, great Disney movie. Top 10 again, probably. Beauty and the Beast, Blu-ray, which another DVD casing. Fox and the Hound 1 and 2. Never knew it had a 2 until getting that. 2-movie Lilo and Stitch Blu-ray collection. So many 2-movie Disney Blu-ray collections. Home on the Range. It's entertaining, I guess. Tigger movie. Come on. No. Why are you? All my movies are falling over. Great. Come on. American Legends, based on true stories or whatever Disney adaptation them. The Brave Little Toaster. Haven't seen it. Schoolhouse Rock. If you want to teach your kids some vocabulary skills, I guess, show them it. The Proud Family movie. I mentioned this last episode. Out of the Disney TV show movies, this is my favorite, I think, out of the bunch. Quackback, basically DuckTales, but with just Donald and then the three kids. Speaking of three, the Three Mouseketeers. I watched this on loop every single day as a kid too. Come on, hey, fit there. Why won't you fit? Why won't you fit? Okay, hang on. I've got to make sure they fit in there because I hate when my movies are crooked. And that happens a lot. So, yeah. Come on, go in there. Come on, please, just for me. This is just gonna be me putting movies in, aren't I? And I'm gonna be mad, huh? Come on. Okay, ooh, that's gonna be tough. I'll worry about that later. Actually, no, I gotta pull one of these out because it will get stuck, so. Schoolhouse Rock, I guess. Ow. Ow. I gotta pull my finger from there. Lady and the Tramp. I'll put Schoolhouse Rock over here, I guess. Hang on. Come on. Right, there we go. Do that. Pixar Disney movies now. Alright. Come on, grab all of them. Alright. Ratatouille, my top 10 favorite Disney movies again. Favorite Pixar movie. Incredibles 2, love the Incredibles, top 5, both of them top 20 Disney movies at least, it has to be. Finding Nemo, really good. Tall Disney freaking Blu-ray again. Finding Dory. WALL-E. Yeah, I'll talk about movies I really want to talk about, so yeah. Come on. Oh wait, that's why I didn't go in there, because this I forgot to put right there. Yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why it wasn't fitting, because it was. Come on, bro. Really, man. Come on. Okay, get these out so it's a little bit easier. Inside Out, great movie to talk that talks about emotions very in depth in Disney. Monsters University and Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. easily top 8 Pixar movies, I think, or top 10. Toy Story movies, all movies are good. Lightyear, I like too, but the Zurg twist was a little bit weird for me. But I love all 4 of these Toy Story movies. Oh gosh, I have major headache, bro. I'll probably go to Disney. I'll probably stop at Disney. Yeah, I'll stop at Disney live-action movies because I have a headache and I'll pick it off again tomorrow. So, yeah. Sorry, guys, but I'll continue it tomorrow, like I said. So, and I will do all these. Toy Story of Terror, Pixar, movie here. Up, really, really good Pixar movie. I don't think it is amazing as the first scene, but it is still a good Pixar movie. The Good Dinosaur. You know, it's like, oh, that's a movie that happened in Pixar. Bug's Life, a little bit freaky now, I think, but yeah. There we go. My iPad's on the charger, right? Oh no, it's not. Freaking. Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension, best Phineas and Ferb movie. Planes and Planes Fire and Rescue, haven't seen it. I'm a big DuckTales fan, so here's DuckTales and the movie Treasure of the Lost Lamp. I love the reboot show and the original show, which I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. So yeah, I love that show. And then for the final one today, I'll end it here. Well, actually, I'll pull this one out because it's technically animated in live action, and we can transition next time. So, yeah. Chip and Dale, episodes here. Probably my least favorite. Wait, actually, I like this TV series set episodes of the show. So yeah. And then we'll end it off of Song of the South. So I don't know if this is a custom DVD or not. It might be, or I think it just might be a very rare DVD of the movie Song of the South, which is basically the Splash Mountain movie, if you guys didn't know. It's very rare nowadays. Probably would go for like $50-something now. Really good musical, and yeah, I don't know why Disney doesn't have this on there, because they say it's racist, which it's not. It's just what people had to deal with around that time, but it's a very controversial movie in that fact, but I still love this movie. So yeah. Can I go another few minutes or no? I really wish I could go for another few minutes, but my headache's killing me right now, and it's like 9:53 at night. So I probably have to go to bed soon. So I'll probably end the video here today, guys. But hopefully you all enjoyed my second part for my complete movie and TV show collection. Tomorrow I should be uploading the last part, so be on the lookout. But before we get into the actual ending of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe, because number one, we are on the road to 70 subscribers, and number two, it's absolutely free, and it would really help your boy out if you did subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you like my complete movie and TV show and WWE pay-per-view collection. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss notification when I upload. Don't forget to ring the... What am I doing? My head's going all over the place now. Don't forget to share the video, because it also help me out, and do feel free to comment maybe your favorite in my collection or whatever. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one, everybody, tomorrow in my next part. Peace out.